Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the last part for the series of Teams GPT bot, and we are going to implement ChatGPT with data. In our last part, we have successfully indexed the documents uploaded through Microsoft Teams bot to Azure AI Search Index using the Azure function. And today we are going to use the same Azure AI Search Index to answer the user's question using Azure OpenAI. So let's dive into it. So in our last part, we have stopped at this particular condition. That is, if there is an index, then we are going to call ChatGPT with data functionality. If not, then we are going to call normal ChatGPT. So I modified this. Basically, I added the try catch block because I see that the get index throws an exception if the index is not found. So what we did, we initialized a Boolean property index found and made that false. Next, we're just calling get index. We're not storing anything. We don't want to retrieve any information from the index. We just want to find it out if the index is present or not. That's all. If there is no exception, then it will come to the next statement and make my property true. If at all there is an exception, then I'm just logging it. That's all. I'm just handling that exception by logging it. And here we are checking if index is found, then I'll perform the functionality of getting the response from Azure OpenAI with data. Else I'm going to send ChatGPT response without data that we already implemented. All right. So let's implement this further. Let me again call bot helper dot send ChatGPT response with data. And this will take step context, cancellation token, and messages. All right. Let's create this method. All right. So ChatGPT response. I'll follow the similar approach how we did it for Azure OpenAI without data. To follow this similar approach, I'm going to the NuGet package repository where we will have the latest package for Azure OpenAI. And there we will have the latest implementation of Azure OpenAI with data. Get chat completion, use function calling, scrolling down, there it is. So this is the one. Let's see, it has add data source, and this is the data source that we need. Azure search, it takes endpoint, index name, and authentication. In our case, we'll do API key authentication. What else it have? Chat completion. On your data, get Azure message context. We need this functionality to be streaming so that we can have streaming response. I don't find that here. Let's go to the documentation and see if we have something streaming over here. Without response streaming, async with streaming. So this is the one that we need, but this uses old implementation, so that's an issue. Anyway, let's try to implement this and see if we can make this streaming. All right, so let's do. First thing, let's call ChatGPT response, generate method. Let's go to OpenAI helper. Let me just minimize image one, also minimize generate embedding, and yep. I'll just quickly compare this with the Azure OpenAI with data if there's much larger changes in here. Chat completion options. Do we have that? Streaming chat completion update. We have chat completion options. Nope. So that's new. So basically it is going to add the data source. Next we have chat completion, chat client dot complete chat. I think complete chat streaming. Perfect. We can use this one. So after we apply the chat completion options, let me quickly check whether it takes that or not. Yes, it does take chat completion options. So we are going to implement the same. So after this, it is going to be same. And before that, it just need chat completion option. So I'm just going to copy this down as it is and modify this further. I believe how we take the message response will be slightly different, but we need to check. All right. So starting piece, this will be same system message. You can modify this based on your requirement. So my system message is your helpful assistant that helps people find information. Next, I'm just adding the messages, that is user chat message and assistant chat message from my history if it is available. And here I'm going to add chat completion option, this statements. What's the issue here? Azure AI OpenAI Azure chat completion is for evaluation purpose only and is subject to change. Okay, so I need to suppress this warning. All right. Endpoint, it requires Azure AI search endpoint. Let's do that. Do you have configuration? Yes. Let me add it here so that I can keep all of them here. Read only, string, Azure AI search endpoint, Azure AI search key, Azure AI search endpoint, and Azure AI search key. I'm just going to cross check the name of these keys from maybe start program.cs file. Yes, Azure search endpoint. Where's OpenAI helper? There it is. Azure search API key. All right. Now I can use those two properties in here while creating the data connection. I do not need configuration there. Index name. I believe I'm passing this index name somewhere. Okay, I have waterfall step context, so my index name is AD object ID. Next, authentication. Data source authentication from API key. And what is this OID search key? Anyway, I'll just remove this. Then Azure AI search key. Perfect. Next. Next, just see what changes are there. Chat completion, complete chat. Do I have that here? Azure chat message context. That's new. Chat client, complete chat. But I don't see these options getting passed. Options. Hmm. I don't see these options getting passed to complete chat. That is strange. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just go to the source repository and let's see if we find something over there in the test cases. So I'll go to SDK, OpenAI, Azure OpenAI, test cases. Mm, chat test. I believe it should be part of this one. Default user agent. Okay, search extension. Azure search chat data source. No, no. I think this one is the old implementation, I believe. No, this is the new one also. Okay, get chat completion options. Chat client, complete chat async. Okay, there it is. Here, see, it's passing the options. So, complete chat async. So, I'll just pass those options here and see how it is going to behave. Complete chat streaming, chat messages, and options. And I'll put a breakpoint here, here, and here, and here. All right, let's test this out. Oh, before that, maybe let's implement the same thing. Well, we can also optimize this one. Since it is the same implementation, we can just add a new parameter saying if it is a ChatGPT with data and add a condition over here so that we just need to call a separate method for that. Rest all it remains the same. All right. So send ChatGPT response. Okay. I'll put a breakpoint here and here. Okay. Let's test this out. I've deleted my index, so I'll have to upload the new file again. Let's say hi. That's new update in Teams. I can have preview of my document. That's really good. I don't think so it will work. The reason being, since I updated app settings, I'll need to just clear solution. So it happens the first time we run it, and I'll just debug it again. Before that, I need to make sure that my container is empty because I might have old files over there and it will index multiple times. So I'll just delete these files and let's upload it again. Okay, there it is. All right, so let's continue. That process is done. Let's see if we have any messages. Yes. And I'll also check my Azure function. Yes, it has exit. It is running and I guess it's completed. Executed function. Perfect. Let's double check here in our Azure AI search. Before that, let's me see. Yes, document 19. Let's check in Azure AI search indexes. Initially, you'll see document count will be 0 because it's getting updated. You can also double check this one. While getting the index, you can check the document count. If it is greater than 0, then only you go to ChatGPT with data. Sometimes what happens if due to some error, your index might be empty. Okay, so this seems to be fine. Let's say hi. And if I say hi, okay, that's hard coded. Let's say hey. This hey message, before that, let me say new. So since I wrote new, right? So I'll have to get the response from ChatGPT with data. Let me show you. Our condition is going to become true now. Get index. Yes, index is present. Let's move next. It's coming inside. Send ChatGPT response with data. Let's go there. This is what I wanted. Next, content update. It's coming out. It's coming inside. Hello. Perfect. I'm getting the response. And it's appending. That's really good. Let me continue. Let me remove the breakpoints from here. Hello, how can I assist you? It's working. It has come out. Chat's response we are also getting. And hello, how can I assist you today? Perfect. Now let's ask something from the document. What is quantum computing? Continue. There it is. Doc 1. So that confirms that it is getting the response from our own document. Perfect. In this video, we are not going to implement the citation, but yes, you can do that. If you need any help, you can always connect with me how to retrieve those citations. Let me show you. This is the one. Azure chat citation and citations. So this is the property, and for each loop you need to call to get the citation. Okay, so that's all. Thanks everyone.